Now, before that, just to introduce myself, before that also make a disclaimer. Life aid products and material have not been evaluated and regulated by the regulatory authority and not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, and prevent. If you have any medical condition, please seek advice from the medical doctors. And the income example mentioned in this presentation are for illustration purpose. And the success in any business require leadership skill, commitment, and dedication is solely dependent on time and effort that one is willing to devote in building this business. Now, although today the title means what's the title already? Anyone remember the title for today? Winning formula to success, B5. Okay. Now, I will not talk much about products. Today, there's no product because for the past few days, 10 days, I've been hearing a lot of products. And most of you guys are more expert than me in product and also in testimony. So today, I'm talking more on the system. Now, in any event, a success company, we said the products is so amazing. And also, second is the company, who are the people who lead on it. And this particular Life Wave is David Smith. He's a CEO, founder, and additional one title, the inventor. For the past 15 years, I was involved in network marketing business. Most of them, I would say 99%, they are not the inventor of the products. So this is exceptional. That's why Life Wave is making a huge breakthrough in this network marketing business. Of course, the third criteria we are looking today is a system. In any convention business or any marketing business should have a system to follow, because as your organization grow, there must be a system to follow. If not, it's not going to be grow big. Just like any conglomerate, they have a system to go big. So we need the system to follow through. So today I'm more specialized, which I have compiled some of the information that in my past experience to share with you guys, and I hope it will help you guys to grow together. Yeah. Okay. Now this is a bit of my personal profile. I graduated in US with a Master of Science, and I almost nearly end up in getting a medical degree, but I switched my course during my college time, because if I were to take up the medical course, I would not be shorten my study. I took about 5 years to graduate together with my Master of Science in US. And subsequently, I came back to work as a sales technical engineer, moving on to also own a franchise courier service. Just want to try out to become a SME boss, so-called. But end up, it's a coolie, general worker, not a general manager. You know why? You work like day and night. And then everything bao ka liao. You have to head and toe cover everything. But we got the experience. So subsequently wanted to go back to employment. But because we have break away, there are 2 years from the employment industry. It's very difficult to go back to the so-called working environment. So I'm very glad, thank God, that I being so-called headhunt or to become a headhunters, also trained to be headhunters from from 2004 onward. So in the layman term, they call headhunters. In a professional way, they call it talent acquisitions consultants. Now, during that time, morning time, I work as a full-time as an engineer and I got a full-time job. But at night, I actively involved in multi-level marketing. In fact, my first job, I would say, not even getting my full-time job yet. I arrived in Subang Airport back in 1996, January 15. I get myself involved in the network marketing business already as a consumer. And to the extent, I will explain to more on my experience in the first network marketing I have experienced. Yeah. So subsequently, I want to introduce this business life started together with my lovely wife, Agnes. Yeah. And without her approval, trying out the products, I think it's not easy for me to step into LifeWay because why? From 1996, I've been involved for a few network marketing businesses. The first company that I involved is 10 years. And after that, I decided, or I should say, I want to surrender already. I do not want to get myself involved in network marketing business. But apparently, this network marketing seems to like, we call MLM, the professional way, a nicely name it is make life meaningful. Keep hunting me down, I would say that. No choice. I have been first company about 10 years, moving on to second and third. And the third company, that is where I learned the binary commissions, binary marketing plan, which is now LifeWay. I'm quite comfortable with the binary, which I have quite enjoyed with the conventional plan. And subsequently, through many incidents, all these network marketing business company that are involved, I learned a lot. I never regret, but it's just that making one very tired to moving on after so many setbacks. So not easy to start all over again until I met LifeWay last year. And during that time, it's MCO 3.0. I joined on the 15th of March, and the LifeWay was started in 1st of March. And for those who still remember, MCO 3.0 totally changed the way we run the business. Now, prior to pandemic, for my past, now I'm talking about truly network marketing business. I started in network marketing business through traditional way. We go present a big event. We do all the face-to-face. We fly in, fly out, travel here, north and south. No, you just name it, we got it. In fact, on the ground, we put up flyers, get to know those stranger market. We all did that. But when it comes to LifeWay, when we hit on MCO 3.0, it really totally changed the whole ball game. And thanks to also, if I look back, if I do not meet LifeWay, do not come to my picture, I don't think I'll be here today. And it also changed the course of doing business already, because I'm a very shy person. I do not want to, I'm not good at showing myself in the camera. So it really trained me up to go on Zoom. And that is how the business take off. And we have to learn the new way of doing business through Zoom online during the last year event. We all been locked down at home. And as again, I would like to share with you, this is my achievement since I joined March, and then I'm moving on. It took me a while to reach manager, and subsequent 3 months become director. Subsequently, you notice the momentum came in after October, November, and December. Now, this is not to showing off how good am I. It's all about teamwork, as well as the LifeWay products, as well as the compensation plan, plus the incentive were introduced during that time last year. So all have to be in the right time, right place. So I'm sure every one of us here today spending their precious time to attend my presentation. Hopefully my sharing will enlighten you. Okay, now we go straight to the winning formula to success. And in fact, some of you have attended some of the earlier managers' presentation. I just took one of the titles, which I think is quite relevant to what I'm going to present. Now, today we are talking about B5. Actually, the B5 stands for basic 5. Now, throughout, this could be applying to in general industry. Okay, and I pick it up because I was one of the presenters before in my ex-company. And I think it's something relevant to apply to our network marketing business as well. Now, this sequence range from attitude, knowledge, followed by goal, retailing, prospecting, qualifying, and sponsoring, and subsequent and follow-up and ABC pattern. It's in the sequence. You cannot swap it better, set the goal earlier than attitude, because everything boils down to attitude. How you treat the business or how you look at the things, it affect your subsequently actions. So I will talk about this 5 sessions, which is in fact the original slide is about 200 to 300 slides. But because of the time consuming, I had to shorten it to 1 hour. So bear with me, I will have to be giving you a preview of this information only. Yeah. Okay. Now, attitude and knowledge come very important. Giving examples, when you face a prospect, the prospect say reject you. First thing they reject you many times. How would you take it? Are you lack of knowledge to answer them? Are you lack of information about life way? Lack of any if you ask you a compensation plan, you do not know how to answer. How you take it? How you gonna react it? If you react positively, yes, I think I need to gain more knowledge through attending more training to get more information from where such as any information that I can get, maybe from a senior upline and so forth. But if you take it negatively, you'll be soon to drop off this business. Just like I shared with you earlier, when I was I can survive in about 15 to 20 years in network marketing because I take this MLM business is a truly business, is a foolproof recession business. Imagine last year, so many people are out of job, but yet Life A came into the right time. Imagine MCO that time, no other business willing to take the risk to renovate the office, to start business, even though you give me a lump sum of money, I would not dare to do it. But Life A make it. So how you treat the business, how you look at it is very important. It affects your attitude. If you take it positively, you will move forward. So this is one of the examples, the rejections. And then if you lack of certain information, where do you find the knowledge? Okay, so there's one very interesting books or they call it secrets. So you stay positive before you reach the target, telling yourself that I can find a parking space. Yes, the nature of law of attraction will come to you. Okay, now development, attitude, and knowledge can come from these various places. Listen audios. Now, I think audios nowadays, last time we used a lot of cassette tape, right? My age, my group. So nowadays, probably not audio anymore. Watch YouTube, testimony, company information. You can find all this information nowadays in YouTube. Okay, this is very quick to increase the confidence level in speaking, presenting to your prospect, the next prospect. Okay. Now, of course, making plan to attend the company have organized all the road shows. That's also important, bringing your prospect. And third is to schedule a weekly call with your senior business partner for discussion. Any negativity, any organizations, dissect all your organization, you need to get in touch with your business partner to really help you to move forward the business. Okay. And of course, participate in conference, which is, I think Life A has those webinars, connects, everything, you can join them. And last but not least, associate with positive, successful people who gain you better confidence level. Don't mix with always people give you all the negative. You will be succumb to all this negativity and you will leave this industry very soon. Okay. All right. So let me see. Okay, now straight away, I will jump into very straightforward. These are the products that currently available in Malaysia, and you must also aware of what are the country. Of course, I'm not going to ask you to memorize every country, which company does, which product are available. Just roughly when you start, let's say you want to promote to Australia, you have to go into back office to check it out, the list of product over there. When you talk to people and want to sponsor Australia people market, at least to tell them, oh, X49 is not there. That kind of information you need to be prepared. Okay, the pricing roughly. Because good thing is all US dollars standardized, so you don't have to do any conversion. Roughly, you must memorize or so-called. I'm very figure sensitive, so I can really memorize most of the prices. When they ask me what's the prices, I can really tell them. Okay, now package. PIB, I won't go into it. I roughly go through. These are the things is available and can be found in your back office. You just have to tabulate it. getting this ready, memorize it. When people ask you, you have to just speak it out just very confidently. Okay. Now, how to use this for free product? And just giving an example, if people come in as a silver, they pay $300. How much can I get back my return on investment? You have to speak in their lingo. They are businessmen, you speak like a business lingo. If you meet a networker, you speak those lingos. You meet the auntie, you speak differently. That kind of language probably you have to learn as you move on. Yeah, you cannot one size fit all. You have to mix, see what are the level people you are getting in touch with. Okay, people are very good at sponsoring. Maybe they cannot afford for a higher package. This is one of the solutions you can offer them. Maybe gold, you sponsor 5 gold, you get back your return on investment. Or people are businessmen, owner, they can afford a higher package. Start with diamond, also can. 3 diamond, you can get back your return on investment of 1,005. Okay. All right. Of course, you must also master the binary commissions. You will never know your next prospect. I'm sure everybody are looking forward. If my next prospect is an eager, big networkers, are you able to handle it or not? The question is, are you ready to handle it? So before you meet the networkers or big networkers, these are the things you must be able to master it, and you are ready to share with them when they ask you. If you do not able to answer them, they say, thank you, Johnson. Thank you for sharing this product with me. And the next thing you will do, they will join the other groups. So very crucial to show the plan. Not just knowing product alone will not get you for closing. Okay. All right. So why do we need to know the nitty-gritty of this life phase compensation plan? Immediate retail profit, volume roll up to infinity. These are the very interesting that you need to capture it, master it, memorize it. Yeah. And one thing is ability to earn more than senior partner. Now, versus conventional, you will never able to achieve the salary that your superior has it, right? But in network marketing business, you are possible to achieve more than your senior partner. It doesn't matter whether he introduced to you, he's the introduction, but you are able to achieve more income than them. Okay, so this is one of the features why this ML industry are so interesting. Okay, now one of the features that we must always remember: build 2 organizations in that to create ongoing significant income. The good thing about this is binary. I was involved in previously company. They're talking about 13 line, 15 line. That means 15 teams. You have to lead 15 teams. It's not, we are not that kind of, to me, that kind of network marketing business is to train you to become Superman already. Building 2 organizations is a very interesting thing because the volume are coming from bottom up. You fire from bottom up. Okay, this is something that interesting in network marketing business, especially in binary. Plus, grow your business globally. One thing I love about this business is, if this business only restricted to Malaysia, sorry, I wouldn't even look into it. In the past company network marketing business, I only focus for US-based multi-level marketing business company, and they are able to expand outside of Malaysia. That is my criteria when I look into the company that I want to join. Okay, develop business mindset, treat it like a business and not a hobby. If you treat it like a hobby, today you see somebody, tomorrow you rest, then the next day you do, then you earn like a hobby. So all boiled down to one very criteria: your attitude towards the business you're selecting. So your attitude shaped by your mindset. Okay, have a business plan, discuss with your senior, and schedule and put into calendar and put into actions. All right, so there's a system for success. These are the very basic. We don't need a rocket scientist to do this business. Okay, name list is the crucial raw material. You need the name list. Nobody can help you except you yourself. Find the new name list. Before pandemic, we are free to go out. Especially, I love to go to exhibitions, collect all the business cards. This is how I did collect. But because of my background of a networkers, I got a lot of resume. That also my name list. So you have to figure out how to get your name list. Nobody can help except you yourself. If you want to do this network marketing or any kind of business, you need name list. Once you have the name list, moving on, 2 against 1, bring your upline, or 3 against 1. Okay, have a home event, and or maybe during the pandemic we have a webinar or Zoom. This is how we conduct the so-called the first round of business opportunity presentations. All right, so after we have getting all this 1-to-1, 2-to-1 home event, small group, the next move is to bring them to roadshow. There's a bigger event. Why you need to bring them to a bigger event? To let them have confidence. Bring them, especially in the office, to show them this is not a overnight fly-by-night company. Yeah, bring them to a roadshow. Let them build the confidence. From there, introduce to your upline. Have a meeting after meeting. The reason why, let your experienced teammate help you to schedule a follow-up appointment and lead to a next event. This is the continue doing it. Okay. Now, brand partner business resources. I'm not sure anyone of us are aware that we have these resources right the day you join LifeWave. You have to find out all these resources. This is the back office. Yeah, in touch. These are the things you must be aware of that. Make full use of your back office. These are the success map. Everything is there. Have you anyone of yours make full use of this? This is how to do it according. They're already step by step showing you already. Now this is where you can get all your marketing tools and informations. A website, a lot of things to learn. Yeah, these are the current available resources. Success library is in place in your back office. You need to dig it in, study it, take initiative. When you think about take initiative, also boil down to one thing: attitude. If you have an attitude of learning, nobody can stop you. You want to build this business successfully, you have the right attitude, and you do not need to wait until your upline comes chasing you. The difference is this business is yours. You are not building this business for your upline. We must have a correct mentality. Today, I build this business is for me and my family, not building for my upline. If you start thinking the other way around, you won't. I can bet you will always in a negative mode already, because everyone think like you, the business will not grow. Okay. Now these are the current library, success library. You can download it and go through with it. Yeah. Okay. Back office must be able to. Beside the back office, the front office, we call the website. You must able to share with your prospect where does the science and data, everything. If you are IT savvy, when you leave, you comfortable to show your computer, your tablet, you need to point them where to share. You don't send them a link like that. Oh, ask them to search, ask them to join. I can tell you, I can bet you they would even don't know what to do, because to them it's very new. You need to guide them step by step. Okay. These are the latest exterior booklet printed out by company. You can make full use as doing presentation, a short presentation to your prospects. Now, moving on, the next is called goal. You need to set a goal. When do you want to achieve your goal? Is short-term goal, mid-term goal, or long-term goal? Let's say you want to become a manager. How do you achieve a manager? You must able to talk to discuss with your upline. People without goals have no destinations. Yeah. Before you begin, must identify why you are in this business. Okay. These are define your goal, your wants. Moving forward, the 4 W's. What, after knowing your why, what, one, you must know why you have the purpose, specific plan of action, and when you want to achieve it. These are discussion with your senior upline. Then the senior upline will be able to guide you through to achieve your goal. Okay. Now, goal can be along the way may not be able to achieve. So you have to constantly measure, monitor, adjust, and control. So these are the subsequent things that you need to take into considerations. Yeah. Adjust your plan, attending not enough training, you attend the training to get more knowledge. Yeah. Okay. Third, retailing. Now, although you notice our product retailing very difficult in Malaysia, normally they will ask you to give them the member price. It's okay, no problem. It depends how you want to do it. The only objective why we go out to say retailing is not per se you go out and sell to them. The reason behind it is you need to create a story, yeah? And of course, if you manage to do the retailing, you are able to replace your startup expenses, cover a monthly overhead. For example, you bring them to a coffee, you know, that kind of entertainment you need to pay for, I mean, can cover, create a positive cash flow. Okay. Also, at the same time, identify potential business prospect and build your belief. Okay. Now, we must understand we are in the business of relationship marketing. Why do I say relationship? And God gave us 2 years and 1 month. I used to have this problem when I first company during my earlier in network marketing business. I keep talking without listening to the other party. You know, keep talking. I realize something is not right already. So I start to change. You have to change because listening to somebody need then easier for you to close. Not just keep on blast out everything you know without listening what they want. So throughout so many years, I've been improving myself each time. And subsequently, you have to share your testimony, no? Build confidence, and after that, you do the recommendation, right? Product, selling to product. These are the things that during one-to-one, no, casual conversation, consultant in sharing with your life with business. Now, home product presentation is like we call it a patching party. Basically, it's something similar. We do it each time we have various places to conduct home business patching party, depending how you arrange it. And if imagine a week, there's 10 of small group meeting in your organization happening. Are you saying that your business not growing? Not possible, isn't it? Your business is actually growing. A week, there are 10 different small group meeting going on. You will see the result after the closing, or so-called, it will happen in the roadshow as well. All right, so then one thing is I noticed, including myself, we are so good at doing product presentation until we forgot the time. We talk until the cow come home, 2 hours, 3 hours. That was initially when I was in the network marketing business. I think that time the Malay call berniaga larut malam, until late night. That is not the right way. And end up your health is getting worse. It's supposed to be, we are in the wellness business, but end up we actually, after meeting, go to mama's store again, makan and drink. And this is deteriorate our health. Actually, after that, I realized it's not, we have to really control our time. We need to have a very sensitive signal when the prospect say, what is the price? What is the package? You need to know the closing already. You don't keep on talking and talking non-stop. And you need to put a stop, and just about 1+ hour, you need to put a stop already. No matter whether you close or not, you have to understand your prospect do not have enough time for you to keep on listening to you. You must respect them, keep their time. If not, next time you won't see them again. So this is something that you must pay attention when you do a presentations one-to-one. Of course, those people that may not say, I want to think about it, yeah, you can just take them and create a customer profile. And if they say, yes, I want to place an order, then when you need to place an order, you must make sure that you are quite well versed how to place your order, how to log on your back office, register them within a 30 minute time to less than 30 minutes. You must be able to do it. Okay. Now, why do we know retail? Retail actually is retail to recruit. Recruit to retail. This is very interesting English word. You actually want to retail them by not want to sell them anything, but you're trying to recruit them. Okay, behind the scene, you are trying to recruit them, and then recruit them to retail. Why are we doing this? We need to leverage, because we do not want to be a super salesman for the rest of our life. You recruit them, train them to become another Johnson. Okay. Now, this leads to prospecting, qualify and sponsoring. You have to prospect and prospecting. Now, not all prospects are suitable. You need to qualify them, whether they have enough able to buy the products, and what are product you can recommend. You have to qualify them before you do any sponsoring. Non Tom, Dick, and Harry go and sponsor them. And then, especially, we have this called starter kit, $25. And we don't encourage to do that, basically. What's the purpose? You get them to sign up $25, parking place there for nothing. I'd rather not to waste my time, 30-minute time, go and register one person, do nothing. Then you may say, Johnson, they want to later upgrade. Then do it later. Unless they have intention, they say, I want to, you meet those networkers, they will have this kind of intention. I want to park first. But I noticed that when they do that, this is not able to duplicate one. Because why? Everyone will do that. Park, everything park. You see organization got 1,000 people there parking only. No volume. No volume means no money. No point of doing that. Don't spend that kind of time to waste of your time going to do registration for that. You may think it's very interesting, get excited, parking registration, but actually it's going to give you a false alarm. Okay. Now, why do we all doing all this prospecting and qualifying? Because we want to duplicate your effort and leverage your time. Okay. Now, this is the critical part. This is the raw material of the whole thing, building a name list. Every of us will have this difficulty, trust me, including myself earlier. But the thing is, if you decided to do this business or any business also, you open a retail shop, you need to find where is the customers. So name list is very important. By hook, by crook, you need to find the name list. You have to go out to meet people, get referral. Okay. Now, building a name list is who do you know? It's not who do you think they are right for the business. You must not do the so-called prejudice to say, oh, this one cannot do, this person don't no money, that kind of very poor and that kind of things. Do not prejudice them. Just take down their name and call them one by one and make a appointment to see them. Yeah. These people can come from friends, family, neighbor, and teammates. Yeah, you can classify them. You can divide them into different groups. Now, this is qualify your list. Now, the job, the role or experience they are doing. Now, you can fine line, divide after knowing where are these people coming from. What are the job they're doing. So you can divide it in very more dissect into smaller job responsibility, then you know what to target. People in private networking, direct sales experience, this is what maybe is your strength that you can talk to them. This is the people you may want to focus with. Yeah. So the top 10 list came out. You need to list down who are the people that you want to focus first. You cannot be going out to see everybody. You need to list down the top 10 list step by step, doing it without fail. Without doing it. Today you do it, tomorrow you don't do it. Yeah, you have to consistently also walk down to attitude again. If your mindset say, today very got raining, I don't want to go out. You see, that kind of is also attitude. If you have a right attitude, nothing can stop you from doing it. Okay, adding your name list is just as important as building it. Possibility are everywhere. Add 2 names per day. Add 2 names per day doesn't mean that you are calling them yet. You just add them. Just like a bank fixed as a fixed deposit. If you keep withdrawing your money, but you without putting money into it, namely, eventually this fixed deposit also will be gone. So each day, make a habit, add 2 names to your name list. So you will not run out of name list at any time. Okay. Now, I'm sure everyone nowadays talking about social media prospecting. Now, it's all depend on individual, how good you are in social media. You can do it in Facebook, TikTok, IG, it's all very depend on your level of effort. For those who want to learn, pay tuition to learn all this, you are welcome to do so. So this is another way, because the new generation, Z generations, they are using this way of prospecting. Yeah, you can do that. You can learn. You can go for tuition. You learn how to do it. But one thing very for sure, the social media You are doing branding yourself online. You do not keep on posting all your business there. That is not called social. You are not socializing. 80% is your personal lifestyle. That is called branding. I notice some of the people keep on putting their job, I can tell you the next thing, people will not come in. You want to make an appointment to see them, they know what you're going to tell them already. So be alert on that, cautious. Do branding for yourself, lifetime, family, and interests. Not keep on posting all the business. Okay. Now, as I said earlier, show the plan, very important. Now, when it comes to show the plan, I'm not sure whether you guys aware that you all have do the boat, where they have two paddle. Those are old type boat, and in the you just move around across the lake, the boat, small little boat using paddle. Imagine, or take one paddle, represent your products. The other paddle is your comp plan. If you're so good, now using my example last time when I was on my Swiss company, I was so good at product until people call me, not my name, called Dr. Ling Zhi. The company itself, 300 workforce, when it's able to see me, they say Dr. Ling Zhi is coming already. That is how, I'm not trying to brand myself, but this is how in-depth myself go into product until I really ignore the comp plan at all. Now imagine today, the boat that you want to move forward. If you keep paddling the product side, where are you heading to? Can somebody tell me? You can put on a chat group. You keep rounding, isn't it? Keep on moving around the same place, same spot. You cannot move forward. So you need another paddle. If let's say you're so good at comp plan without knowing the product, that is more toward money game already. If you come in and say, hey, Johnson, I buy this gold package, how much I make, blah, blah, blah. Keep on blasting about marketing plan only. We don't even know how to patch, what are the shipping crisis, what are the patches recommendation. You do not show that. You just keep on focusing so much of the marketing plan. People have a tendency to think that it's money game. So in order to move forward, you must strike a balance. Product and comp plan work together hand in hand, then the boat will move forward to achieve your goal. That is what it's supposed to be. This is what happened to me in my earlier network marketing experience. I keep focusing on product, even though I'm an engineer at that time, 10 years in the first company. I really do not care about my marketing plan. I thought, okay, just focus market product. People want to buy, I can sell them in this price. But at one point, I come to a point, my colleagues ask me, hey, Johnson, how to make money? Wow. The first thing they asked me like that, I was stunned already. Even though I have heard so many times of the marketing plan, but I cannot answer him. Luckily, he's my colleague. If a big networker, I lost this opportunity already. So from that time on, it keep me alert already. I go back to my outline, ask him to point to me how to explain show the plan. You must show the plan. Not only know how good, not just only the product, but must also know how to show the plan. Okay. Now, way to show the plan is, of course, through live business presentation, business plan video, as well as flip chart. Now, recently we have Jin-Long have talked about flip chart. Now, I agree with the flip chart because not everybody can afford to buy tablet. Not everybody can show IT computer. When you boot up the computer, you have to wait for a second. But if you have flip chart, you show to anybody, just flip like that. I can tell you 30 minutes, you can close. In fact, last week, I met a friend. I mean, not my friend. It's my down line. I go and meet up, help her. The moment I step into the lift, he said, go to this such and such diamond company. I said, hey, diamond. Wow. I just straight tell my downline, in that case, we're going to close diamond, easier. So that is where I speak out like that. True enough, when I present it, using flip chart only, I don't even show my computer. I just flip chart to the owner about less than 30 minutes. He asked a few questions. How much is a diamond? I said, she asked me, how to buy this product? I said, diamond package is $1,006 US. Then I recommend all the products. I say you can talk, you can use it for your own, your family, your son, and so forth. You need a diamond. I say you need a diamond. Immediately, I say diamond 1,006. He said, okay, I want to have a diamond. The moment he signed diamond, the person who sponsor that owner straight away say, I want to upgrade to diamond. She came in as gold. No, indirectly that day itself, 1 diamond sign up enrollment and 1 upgrade to diamond. So you must be very alert when somebody already gives you a signal that they want the product. Don't drag too long, go and flip until 1 hour. They don't have the time. They don't have the time for you. You just have to close the sales shop, close the deal, and move on already. Yeah. All right. So schedule the follow-up appointment is also equally important. They may not say yes to you now, but you need to do a follow-up. Follow-up is crucial. If let's say they join as a customer already, they buy the products, they have all the query, whether it's positive or negative, you still have to do follow-up, because through your follow-up and your services, they know that you are very serious in this business. They may not into the business yet. Probably they can refer you somebody else. That is the referral name list coming in already. Now, of course, through your follow-up, maybe you can follow up until a big networker coming up, because your effort putting in, people can see your appreciation. People can see from your effort. Your effort can see from somebody that, oh, Johnson presented such and such. You do follow up within 48 to 72 hours. Getting in touch with them. Okay, even though they do not close the deal, never mind. Set up a customer profile. Continue to follow up until they say yes to you. Yeah, some will take about 6 months. I have a case. My previous so-called support upline, it took me 9 months she came in, So it never be too late. If you don't follow up, then these people will just disappear. So follow-up is very important. Okay. So it is a successful meeting if a follow-up is booked. You must do a follow-up. Okay. Follow-up in the ABC pattern. Now, very commonly for people in the network marketing business, they will talk about ABC principle. Now, so I won't go into very detail, because follow-up in customer already covered in retail. Yeah, you need to do follow-up to your customers. Follow-up with prospect, cover in prospecting section already. Follow-up with new business partner, the reason why we create duplications. Now, there's a ABC pattern. ABC pattern, online and offline is 2 different things. ABC pattern on online, very straightforward. A probably indicate the advisor. B is a bridge. C is a customer or prospect. Now, let's say I use example Yvonne. Yvonne want to bring me to see some prospect. I'm the A category already, advisor. And B is very important. She have to tell me as much as he know about C characters. What are the needs that this customer need? So when I do my presentations, I'm able to highlight certain things that pinpoint, maybe the C's find out, oh yeah, this is what I want. So I can easily get to the idea that this C touching the right button, basically. So B, the role of B, very important one. This B is to tell A what is the prospect needed. This is on online, zooming 3 or 4 person into a small group. Now, when come to offline, as a sitting position also count. You don't go to a place like food court, very noisy. You cannot talk. Okay, same thing. The position you sitting also difficult. You must face the prospect. B is sitting beside you, or either on the left or right. Whenever the A's present, the B take note, and as well as B noted the head. B do not make noise, cut into the discussion. Yeah, as if like he know everything. Even though B know a lot of things that I'm going to repeat, B must stay quiet. Just noted, yes, like that. If the B start talking a lot of things, you will drag the conversation too long, and you make the C very confusing already. Who do I listen to? Then might as well you don't invite A come lah. So that's why a lot of mistakes have been done. So end up the closing didn't get through, because the B did not play a very important role. Must be stay quiet, stay positive, and listen to what A present to the C. Now, one day the B will upgrade to become A. That is called duplication. Okay, this is very crucial for the ABC pattern. So the ABC pattern gives you the control over your success, growth, and progress, and also shorten your timing. Okay, you take the chance out of it. Now, ABC can be a person. The A can be a person like me, physically to meet up your prospect. It can be a tools like testimony. You can show to your prospect the testimony, or you can bring A can be a road show or home business presentation. This is how the A can be, not necessarily must be coming from a real person. Okay, you leverage on every possible event to bring your customer in. All right, so duplication comes from bottom up, not the top down. Now, when you start your organizations, you actually deep down going to do follow up with all your downline. That is the trick. Light the fire at the bottom of the organization, not the top. As a leader, we go down as deep as we are. The reason why you go down, not to disturb any organization, is to help. Some of the leaders may not know how to handle the organizations. As experienced leaders, we need to go down to help them, get in touch with them, knowing what is their problems, what are they facing, what do they need. From there, build a good rapport on that. The whole change of relationship, you strengthen it. The whole, I'm sure your leaders will appreciate as a top leader going down to help those, because at the end of the day, we are talking about business volume flowing up from bottom up, isn't it? So this is something that you need to take into consideration. So power of duplication, and once you did that once, everyone will follow through. Okay, I come to the end of my sharing, sir. We as a leader, we have to lead by example. You must, I came to this quote that came very and makes sense to me, basically. You must succeed so other people can realize their dream. Now, I've been moving from one company to a few companies, and each time I move on, I do have some result for moving on, and I do have a reason why I move. Okay, but nevertheless, I make it. Now, when I come to Life Faith, I stay low profile. I make it to what I didn't realize I become a presidential director. But once you reach the level, you can entice the rest. People can trust you that you can lead them. But because if you do not succeed, how are you going to entice the rest to come? Because they don't know whether if I follow you, I may go to Holland again. So very crucial that you must succeed. So in order for you to succeed, you have to get in touch with your senior partner, tell them what is your goal, when you want to achieve. So what is your intention in doing this business? This is something that you need to consider. Okay. All right. So with that, I think I would stop my presentation here. And for those who are interested to ask questions, you are feel free to ask me. Okay. Thank you. Okay. All right. So hold on. Let me pull out the. Sorry. Stop share. Okay. Thank you. I hope. Let's see the chat now. How to get a flip chart? This is something that I think you need to refer back to your upline. At this moment, the flip chart is only available for the speaker first. And I was told that. And so you need to refer back to your upline. Yeah. So, and what else? What can we do when prospect say our products? Okay, this is very common. Say it is easy for them, very expensive. You have to ask them, you compare to what? What are you comparing with? I can say expensive to what? Compared to what? You have to ask them. If let's say I spend thousands and thousands in a medical bill, to me, a gold package is considered cheap. So I will really ask them one. They can, to me, I can tell you upfront, if a friend of me asking me like that, very close friend, I will just tell them upfront, blunted, tell them, what are you comparing with? You spend so much money on the car. What is this gold 2,000 ringgit to you? What is that? It's good for your health, You see, something that you can straight upfront to tell them directly to them. You must understand where are they coming from. Why? It's easy for them to say expensive. Same human being, it's really easy. Whatever product come to you, say expensive, first thing they will say expensive one. They won't say cheap one. They say cheap, then they pull their gut out down already. So trust me, you got to ask them what are they comparing with. Yeah. Okay, is your back end under resources, marketing, there is a live business. Yes, Andrew, yeah, they are actually have it, the company PowerPoint, very basic one, okay? The one you see those speakers, they like myself, we actually combine it and we saw some interesting information, we just merge it to our profile. So that's why the roadshow slide and the one that I present sometimes a bit different, because as time moving on, I saw some interesting slide information I will insert into my new roadshow slide or my BOP slide. So if you want those basic one, you can download from the office, back office. Yes, Andrew. Okay. Anyone else would like to ask questions? No one dare to on their video to ask me. Hello, anyone? We have about less than 4 minutes before we call for the night. And anything you can just ask. I hope my presentation enlightened you guys, because it's different from the past that you are heard product and I'm not so much. To me, product is good. Okay, nothing to shout about it. But I think system is equally important to build this business together. Yeah.
Hello, Johnson.
Any questions?
Johnson, can you hear me, Johnson?
I cannot hear. Why I cannot hear? Is it because of what? Oh, sorry. My volume turned it low. Oh, okay.
I just want to add on the question on when somebody says that your product is expensive. So what I normally do is like a sleeve. Let's say the standard patches is 70 US or the X39 is 100 US. I will break down the per patch price. The per patch price for a standard sleeve, because I'm in Australia, so Australian dollars is about $6.50 per patch for the standard sleeve, and the X39 is about $7.80 per patch. So a lot of times I'll tell people, you go and see an acupuncture, you need to spend time, you need to make an appointment, and the acupuncturist can charge here between $40 to say even $80 per session. But I have clients who have gone to see acupuncturists. Like I had a lady who had buttock pain, and then after the acupuncture, she comes back home, she still has the pain. But when she used the ice wave patch, after about 1 or 2 patching, the pain is gone. So that is the difference in our patches and what it does for people. And also the thing with acupuncture is it takes time. It takes time, but for our patch, people can patch it. It's fast and it's convenient. Yeah, so that you cannot compare in terms of when people say it's expensive. Like even like I tell people, $7.80 per patch for X39. You have a cup of coffee, a bubble tea here already $7.50. A cup of coffee is about $5.50 here in Australia. Yeah, so you there's no comparison. Yeah.
Correct. So that's why, again, walk down to compare to what, because it's easier for people to open their mouth, say expensive. You have to further dig down. Why do they say expensive? Yeah, you have to ask them. Okay, question by Jolene. Tips to create home party. Well, previously we were doing the my previous company, juice. We are called tasting party. Very simple. But for life, we do patching party. We just do a simple 4 to 5 people, small group. Don't need to a big group. I do not comfortable to have a big group because you can never able to entertain everybody one. Especially if one people, if let's say the group don't try to mix. If let's say one person say negative, the rest gone already, gone case. You cannot close them. So you make sure that the person that you invite, the group that you invite, is all well controlled under your time, location, and okay, you can create a team. But of course, the team cannot be tell them that today I invite you to come and have dinner, but end up later on after the dinner, put up all the board and so forth. This is called cheating. You must tell them that today I've got something to share with you. Tell them honestly to invite them. Okay, this is how we actually, how to invite people. There's a list of email. Have you ever, there's a few ways of doing invitations. The one in back office have an email list invitation. You can go in to study it. Yeah, different people have different way of invite. Yeah, let's see. Getting people to attend. Yeah, again, it's just like when you have the I'm not sure whether you are married now. Wedding dinner, how you send invitation? You send invitation, but you invite them. But the people that you invite is not like mass invitation one. You have to targeting. That's why you create a top 10 list first. The location that you want to have your meeting. So you have to target and zero-nize it. And this group people must have similarity one. So you have to study carefully before you bring them into a small group. And then work together with your senior partner. Just don't go there and be yourself. You're the host, and then you invite 4 or 5, and then 1 against 4 people, you will never be able to talk to them. Bring your upline, bring your support team. Yeah? Your people must be more than your guests. Okay, the host must make sure that do a good invitations. Of course, the invitation can be a team. You do whatever you think can think of. So getting the people to attend is just, I don't think it's that difficult. You can just make sure that people come, because at this moment now, everyone can move around. Should be able. But prior to that, like last year, we totally locked down. We can't even meet them personally. But then even challenge how to invite them to go on Zoom. Why do I need to go on Zoom? That is even challenge. Then how I can share with you. Basically, I share testimony. I share some of the corporate video to trigger their curiosity. They will ask, "Hey, Johnson, what is this? Oh, you want to know more? Is it come Zoom tonight? What time?" Straight away, you must know your time that you are organizing the event. You don't give them an option. Whether you are free on tomorrow or Thursday, you just tell them, tonight free or not, I got a Zoom. Yeah, that's how you have to, whenever you invite somebody, you already know that I want to invite somebody. Don't give them an option to think twice. That's how I invite them to come on Zoom during my last year invitation lockdown. Even challenge, right, isn't it? Because they may not entertain you, because most of the people that I came touch base is starting from stranger market. I love to do stranger market more than people are friend, especially my relative. Because why? In the past, they know that I came back from the state. They didn't expect me as a professional engineer, some master degree. They look down on network marketing business in a way. They compare me with my cousins. So that is where the challenge is. So I do not touch base with my cousins one. I do not touch base to talk to them about my products, put it that way. All my past network marketing business, I do not talk to them about the business, about the product that I'm involved. So this is, I only talk to them when the time is ready. I will share with them. So at this moment now, I'm ready to share with them, because I have result already. I wouldn't say it's making a lot of money, but at least better than compared to my past. I think I have shown some result. Okay. All right. So I hope that my information sharing is good to enlighten you guys. And anything else? If not, then I hope I answer you, Jolene. Getting people on attend this on and offline, you just have to adjust it. Have to try and error. There's no one size fit all. You have to try because it's your friend. They trust you. They will come when you call for a meeting, call for a gathering. They will sure entertain you. But make sure you tell them honestly why are they here tonight. Okay.
Johnson.
Yeah.
I just want to share. Today I actually had one downline here in Perth. He's from Ipoh. Wife Taiwanese. So I didn't expect him was good. I thought it was only one person. So he had a lady who had trigger finger and she was using the ice wave patch, but somehow the patch wasn't working for her. So I went there. I thought I was only supposed to meet one person, but he ended up inviting one of his relative. This guy is from Hong Kong, and then also another guy came. So it was like a mini kind of home party. So I showed the lady with how to patch the ice wave, and I brought her pain down. And the relative also, he signed up Go Enrollment, and I explained the products, and what it does and so forth. There was another guy, he think it's okay. He doesn't need it. There are people are like that. I'm okay. My health is fine. But again, I tell people, you never know. Sometimes you would have a health situation that you don't even realize you have. And there was supposed to be another Indonesian lady, but I think when she heard it was network marketing, she didn't come. So forth.
Understand.
In a way, it's good that like what I tell this Ipoh guy and the wife, they can invite people. Invite people. And then we use the ABC role. We just do demonstrations and show people what it is.
Yes, correct. Thank you for sharing, Andrew. And I think tomorrow you will be having a opportunity, right, to share more. So for those who are here today, tomorrow you will hear more about Andrew sharing the journey of Andrew coming to Life Faith. So tonight, probably I had to call off. It's already 10 o'clock, 10:07 already, past 10 already. So I want to take up all your times, and we will see you very soon, either in office or outside our Life Faith office. Okay, good night, everybody. If you don't have any questions to ask.